and thought I'd do a little Injustice 2 streaming tonight. And one of the things that I wanted to show you is a recent set of matches I had with a pretty good player. I think I still have it in here, so just a second. So this is the guy I was facing. So really strong player. I didn't get to see who his main character is. And part of the reason for that, it switches. Like today it's Black Adam, the other day it was somebody else. So really well-rounded player that I was facing. Yeah, Dr. Fate was what it originally said for his favorite character, but I see it's changed to Black Adam. And he seems to really have a good mix of who he's playing. You know, pretty solid player overall. But as I was playing this set, what I really liked was the concept of showing my son, it's not over till it's over, which you'll see in some of the match videos I'm going to show you here, which is, you know, not exactly extremely high play or anything of that range. I think it shows footsies, average footsies, but I also think it shows that if you're patient, you can find a way to win. And a lot of my matches are very much like that. The idea of being very patient, finding my way in, figuring out patterns. And that's always been something that I've always tried to do in fighting games. Because you've got that clock for a reason.
Begin.
You know, why not take it down? You know, that's how I kind of look at that. So he was trying Firestorm, and at first he was just testing the waters to see what he could, you know, kind of bait me with, I would say, to see what kind of player I was to begin with. So, and I wasn't sure how to punish this. I kept going back and forth on what worked here. And this move gets me all the time. I don't know why this does. You know, I've just got to block better when I'm facing it. So, you know, trying the up and down game. Meter burn here for chip. As you can see, that chip damage is so good. Jambi had suggested I check out CEO, which I did recently. And I've got to say, man, the chip that you can get going with Aquaman, I mean, it just tears your phone up. I mean, it's brutal. Okay, so notice again, I'm still trying to fill out what punishes that move really well. So notice I get the first meter, or the first life bar, but I know I'm facing a good player. He's going to find a way to come back on me. He's got that ability. So notice I went to punish and he baited that perfectly. So even though I'm a little bit ahead, it doesn't seem like it. You know, there's a lot to do here. And my character is not as good, or I don't use my character as well as he does. Again, I'm relying on footsies here completely. Looking for punishes, looking for ways to get guaranteed options in terms of damage. So notice the break, and at this point I'm like, oh, if this guy just wants to trade, I'll do this all day. Because I know my trade will be harder if it is. And he wisely sees that as like, okay, I'm going to have to mix it up. And there I go again, thinking I can hit that and getting caught.
Isn't hollow.
Being a hero ain't no thing.
Okay, so I get the break there. Okay, and again, notice I'm just looking for my spots. Where do I come in? And I wanted that bar. I knew having that bar was going to be extremely important. Because notice, I can meter burn and still have bars to work with. Yeah, and I was waiting for that. That's what I was waiting for, was him to do something like that. And yes, I did bet it all on that move right there, that it would come out.
Aquaman wins.
But again, it's that nitty-gritty situation here. And here's the replays where never give up. You know, you don't know what the outcome's going to be, so just keep working. You know, keep trying to find patterns. And even if you lose, you're gaining something by trying to grind it out because you're seeing what works against your opponent and what doesn't. And so I have plenty of sets that I play with people where I am trying to grind it out, where I'm thinking, okay, what's working here, what isn't, what do I need to do differently? See, and notice I'm trying to think, what can he punish here, what can he not? Now I like Green Arrow here for that very reason. I can take him out of that wake up. The arrow is very fast. Yeah, that time I'm not falling for it. Notice he got me out of the meter burn, which I thought was very interesting. Now this is a really good combo there. So notice I'm down, and it's not looking good. You know, I mean, look at that. He still has roughly 60-some%. Oh no. The playback doesn't match the original recording. Aw, darn. I wonder if I can get that with the next one. Well, that's kind of frustrating. What ends up happening in that set, though, I was able to make the comeback. And my son's watching it going, how are you doing this, Dad? And I go, well, you just try and grind it out. You try and see what works and what doesn't. Okay, so, and again, this is a very good player. I'm facing someone who wins over 60% of his matches. But we're both very similar in our play style. We're both very patient, trying to figure out what works against the other. Now, this is something that I learned from a player on the Wii U, that, man, sometimes arrows, they're just really annoying and frustrating to deal with, even if they do little damage. And that player was by the name of Trey, and I've used that ever since. I'm one of those players that I see it, and then I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to keep doing this, because it works. Okay? So notice he's adapting to me really well, and I like that he doesn't knock me down there. I like that a lot because he keeps his mix-up game going with his Firestorm, which I think is really smart. Missed my combo there. Okay. See that arrow right on wake up if I'm far enough away. So it takes away his wake up option, which is super important. Now notice I almost got it in. I traded with him, which is a bad trade. You don't want to do that. But I thought I was just far enough away, and I was not. Okay. Alright, so there we are. Okay, so about even on life. So it's not going too bad. I don't know why the audio recording sounds like this. It's really weird if you hear that static in the background. Really funky. Okay. So notice, he's doing a great job of just, you know, really figuring me out here, keeping me locked in. And I'm like, oh gosh, what do I do here? Okay, that time I'm ready for it. This time I do get off my combo. Wasn't quick enough with the arrow. So notice I'm down. Now, this is the second time my son was watching this set and I'm down. But notice I'm slowly crawling my way back in. And that's what you gotta do. You gotta be patient when you play these games. So I meter burn it to keep it safe. I love that move. It crosses up. It does such nasty cross moves there. Now notice my opponent knew that was coming. Okay? Okay, and then notice how close we are here. And I was waiting for that time, and then finish it off with the easy 2-1.
Green Arrow wins.
But it was a great set, and again, a powerful reminder of grind it out. You know, there's no reason you can't figure out a way to make that happen. Okay. Let's see if that works. Alright, there we go. Okay, so the match is going through. Alright, so one player that I have been working on is Atrocitus. I would like to see myself do better with him. Oh, I appreciate my competitor here putting on the competitive mode. That's always nice.
Fighters approaching the back.
I've been rereading the actual fiction that the comics are based on for Injustice, and going through it, the first two seasons of that were really good. You know, I like it quite a bit. I do. I like it a lot. You know, one thing I like here is that this takes away from my opponent a lot, and then that does more chip. And notice him being close to me also did chip. I do like that he has a wake-up move. You know, I think that's important. And then again, there's that chip damage for me. Yeah, and so it's a really nice move that really traps my opponent into doing things that so notice my opponent will take damage there. Oops, I did not want that. Okay, so an early break.
You'll not ridicule me again.
Yeah, and I like the use of one bar there. One thing I've been noticing, that move when you first start it up, you can really get in there on your opponent. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. I like it. Nice, nice. Oh, good stuff. Oh, not what I wanted. Okay, so again, there's that chip. Nice, I like how he waited that. Okay. And again, oh nice. I like that. Takes me out. Oh nice, nice, yeah. Good job there. Okay. Right away. Okay. Oh, nice. That was tricky. I like that. Good stuff. Okay, so that's the first round. Okay, so not bad. But as you can see, my Atrocitus needs work.
Atrocitus wins.
But I do like the chip idea there. That's what I really like about him, is that chip factor. I'm still working on going into the move where you do the forward 2-2-3 and then go into the uplift. Oh, nice. I like that. Was not ready for that. I like that a lot. Okay, and right away I'm looking for a safe way to get out the cat. You know, because this cat is extremely important if you're going to make this work with him. Oh! Nice, I like it. Oh yeah, nice. Oh, nice. Yep. Yeah, I like that. I'm going to have to practice going down more. Nope, did not want that. Nice, I like it. Okay. Oh. Yeah. So thankfully I got the chip off there. That was important. Yep. Yeah, and just to get a little bit more meter burn there. Oh yeah, definitely caught me. Nice. But what's nice here, notice the cat comes out. So right away, and again, there's that chip. I mean, look at that. Yeah, and I'm just trying to keep him from breaking there. That's my whole purpose there. So I'm whittling that life down, doing the chip, and it's effective. I think it's a really good move that works. So that's my Atrocitus. I'm working on him. I don't think it's exactly what I want, but I think it's coming along.